outcome to the season with Patrick Mahomes as the starting quarterback worse than losing in overtime of the AFC Championship. That's the floor for the Mahomes-led Chiefs. They could be 5-5. Those are the stakes of next Sunday's game in Denver. And Michael, we may have to get our brains acquainted with the possibility, and I don't even know that the words will formulate via my vocal cords. My brain may not allow the messages to get to my tongue, my teeth, my vocal cords, and my lips. But, Michael, the Chiefs could miss the playoffs.
No. No. Because if they get in, I'll just say, even if they, it's hard to, you talk about processing, it's hard to imagine a Patrick Mahomes team not winning the division. So they won the division every season of his career. So, yes, you got to think about them as division champions. So take that away, and let's say they don't win the division and they get into the playoffs. Even if they get in as the 7 seed, the 7 seed on the road playing the 2 seed, whoever it is, I still have a hard time saying Kansas City. Right. You got to go with Kansas City. You have to go with Kansas City still. If they get into to kill this beast, you got to keep this beast out of the postseason altogether. Can't allow them in as a 7 seed or, oh, yeah, they're going to be in a tough situation. This is not a good opponent for them. No. If they get in, they're a problem. I just can't imagine them not getting in. But maybe I'll change my mind in 2 weeks. I just can't see it.
Michael, look, there are so many different permutations and possibilities, but there is a way that the dominoes fall. That the Chiefs lose a tiebreaker for the 7th seed to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And why would they lose the tiebreaker? Because of the play that is known by various names. The Duval fall, the trip 6, the I've fallen and I can't get up. That weird moment that we thought was turning the page permanently for the Jaguars, and they lost 2 in a row before they finally got lucky and beat the Raiders last week. But that play could be the thing that keeps the Chiefs out. Now, the Jaguars are going to have to keep winning, but who knows how many they have to win. They're 5-3 right now, and the Chiefs are 5-4. It's not even a tiebreaker yet. So that may be because, look, Patriots, Bills, they're both getting in. The Broncos, Chargers, if things continue the way they've gone, they're both getting in. There's only going to be one wild card spot left. And you got to worry about the Steelers or the Ravens if they're both improving. And then you've got to also worry about the Jaguars if you're the Kansas City Chiefs. So, yeah, they may not get in. And that makes next week's game critical for both teams, and the Broncos had better get it.
Let's talk about something every Chiefs fan can feel in their bones. The spark is back. The fire that makes Patrick Mahomes different from every quarterback alive is once again lighting up the league. Halfway through the 2025 season, the Kansas City Chiefs are reclaiming their identity. Not as the cautious, methodical offense we saw last year, but as the explosive, fearless, take-the-top-off juggernaut that defined the Mahomes era. According to Sports Illustrated, Mahomes leads the entire NFL with 22 completions of 25 yards or more entering Week 10. Think about that. In just half a season, he's nearly matched what he did in all of 2024, when he only had 25 such completions over the entire year. This is not a return to form. This is a new gear. The numbers don't lie. Mahomes is averaging 3.6 explosive plays per game compared to just 2.5 last season. That's efficiency, confidence, and trust, all coming back to life. So what changed? Everything. It starts up front. The offensive line is holding firm again, and it's noticeable. Whether it's Josh Simmons or Jalen Moore protecting the blind side, Mahomes finally has the time he needs to let routes develop downfield. And when you give the best quarterback in football a clean pocket and 2 seconds longer to work, magic happens. Then there's the receiving corps. Finally whole, finally dangerous. Rashee Rice's return has been monumental. He's not just catching balls, he's transforming the rhythm of this offense. Rice's route precision and yards after catch instincts have made him a true complement to Travis Kelce, who looks rejuvenated, hungry, and as dominant as ever. Add Hollywood Brown's stretching defenses and Xavier Worthy's deep threat potential, and suddenly, Mahomes has more weapons than any defense can cover. And we have to talk about Kelce. For all the speculation about retirement, the man has come back looking like he's in his prime. He's on pace for his first 1,000-yard season in 3 years, and he's doing it with explosiveness. 5 of his 41 receptions have gone for 25 yards or more, nearly doubling his total from last season. And here's what's wild. Over half of his yards have come after the catch. That's vintage Kelce. Power, agility, and football IQ all rolled into one. Analytics tell the story even clearer. Kelce's receiving success rate this year sits at 71.2%, the highest of his career. In a stat that measures how consistently a receiver gains crucial yardage to move the chains, Kelce isn't just efficient, he's elite. That rhythm between him and Mahomes is back to surgical precision, and it's opening the field for everyone else. When Mahomes does weapons like these working in sync, the entire offense becomes unpredictable. Defenses have to respect the deep ball again, and when they back off, it opens the middle for Rice and Kelce to feast. That's the Chiefs' formula: aggression with purpose, speed with balance, and patience with punishment. And don't overlook the depth. Tyquan Thornton, Xavier Worthy, and even Juju Smith-Schuster are contributing with big plays, all recording multiple receptions over 25 yards. Every week, someone new steps up, and that's what championship-caliber football looks like. But this isn't just about stats. It's about tone. The Chiefs went into this season with doubt swirling around them. Critics saying the dynasty was fading, the offense was predictable, and Mahomes was human. Yet here we are, halfway through the year, and the same Mahomes who was doubted is leading the NFL in deep strikes. The same Chiefs team that looked flat in September is suddenly the most dangerous unit in the AFC. The bye week comes at the perfect time, a chance to reset, reload, and prepare for a brutal stretch ahead. The AFC West race is tightening, with Denver and Los Angeles lurking, but Kansas City knows what it takes to reclaim control. The next few games aren't just about standings. They're about statement wins. And with Mahomes finding rhythm, Rice redefining the attack, and Kelce proving there is still greatness left to give, this team looks ready to make one. When the Chiefs are hitting deep shots, when Arrowhead's air is filled with long balls and roaring crowds, this isn't just football. It's theater. It's art. It's Kansas City football the way it was meant to be played. So to everyone who counted them out, look again. The Chiefs aren't just back. They're building something even more dangerous than before. Now, Kingdom, I want to hear from you. Do you think this offense has finally found its rhythm? Can Mahomes, Rice, and Kelce lead us back to another Super Bowl run? Let me know your take down below. Hit that like button if you believe the Kingdom is rising again, and don't forget to subscribe, because this story is just getting started and we'll be right here to tell it. This is the Kingdom Report, where belief never fades and greatness never stops.